Donald Trump is still not over losing the 2020 election to President Joe Biden. During a recent rally in Pennsylvania, the Republican candidate, 78, told the crowd that if he could go back and change the way he reacted to the results of the last political race, he would. However, not in the way people would think. "I shouldn't have left. I mean, honestly," he said of departing the White House in January 2021, "we did so great. So now every polling booth has hundreds of lawyers standing there. It's all about the lawyers. Nobody should have that." Social media users could not believe the audacity of the statement, with one X formerly known as Twitter user writing, "It's what happens when you're fired, Don. You're asked to leave the premises. And this is why Trump is a threat to democracy," a second pointed out. "Absolutely dangerous dictatorship," a third person penned about the outlandish remark. While Trump failed to outright say for years that he was defeated in a fair election, journalist Ramin Satude, who wrote the book Apprentice in Wonderland, revealed that the businessman admitted that Geraldo Rivera called him after he lost the election. Now the right-wing leader will go up against Kamala Harris to see if he can win back the Oval Office. However, the vice president, 60, has continued to remind people what could happen if Trump becomes the leader of the country again. He wants a military who will be loyal to him personally, one that will obey his orders even when he tells them to break the law or abandon their oath to the Constitution of the United States, Harris said in a Wednesday, October 23, interview. "It is deeply troubling and incredibly dangerous that Donald Trump would invoke Adolf Hitler, the man who was responsible for the deaths of 6 million Jews and hundreds of thousands of Americans," the former senator made clear. "This is a window into who Donald Trump really is," Harris continued of her opponent. "From the people who know him best, from the people who worked with him side by side in the Oval Office and in the Situation Room. And it is clear from John Kelly's words that Donald Trump is someone who, I quote, certainly falls into the general definition of fascist, who in fact vowed to be a dictator on day one and vowed to use the military as his personal militia to carry out his personal and political vendettas."